Alright, first I'm just gonna say sorry about the fan. It is like very hot in here, and if I turn it off, I'm gonna be sweating to death while I make this. So I just kind of wanted to give y'all another update, even though, let's be real, barely anybody watches these. But yeah, so for the car series, I got all of them over here laid out, finally taken out of the box. If you saw the last one like 5 or 6 days ago, they were all in a box. I hadn't taken them out yet. Here they are, all taken out. I did finish making some of the customs. Some of them do have mistakes, like the Hostile Takeover Bank one. You'll see that in a minute. It's supposed to be 88, was 86, because I made it like early in the morning, just could not go to sleep, so I decided to make it. And when I started doing the Hostile Takeover Bank stuff, I thought 86 Chick Hicks, and I put that instead of 88. So bear with me, folks. Anyway, so I am making like a Motor Speedway of the South right now. It's not entirely done. This black part has to expand more this way, because over here, if I just take like 3 Piston Cup racers right here, line them up in 3s, perfect fit, exactly what I want. But if I do the same thing on the other side, you notice there's a gap. So I want to paint all this black, then I'm going to paint grass over here, and then we're going to go from there. But anyway, this is just an update video to show you the track progress, and I'm also going to be going over all the Piston Cup racers that I'm going to be using for the series, as well as my birthday is coming up in a few months, and well, time to be honest. My cars collection is basically just Piston Cup racers, and then like maybe at most 10 non-Piston Cup racers, because for all of Cars 1, I literally only bought like either the singles or the doubles, you know, when it comes to re-releases and stuff. And when it comes to like Cars 3, I really, only really bought the singles and the doubles, and maybe sometimes like those 4 or like 11 packs that come with mainly like Piston Cup racers, and sometimes comes with like side characters. So yeah, I really don't have any Doc Hudsons, no Fillmore, Sarges, Guidos, Luigi's, Maters. I really don't have those. So I'm just gonna wait, maybe birthday, Christmas, or something. Although no guarantee, because like, there's other stuff that I prefer, mainly like tools for cars and stuff. So that's mainly what I'm banking on there. But anyway, while I still have the Cars 3 stuff all in my box, I'm going to show you the Cars 1 stuff that I have. Let me just go over to my tab here. Yeah, so I literally just have like a full tab with like their numbers and sponsors, just so I have them in order here. So this is the 00 intersection car. I actually really like how this one turned out. I don't know why. This is the number 4 right here. Then he's all right. The next one is I hate this one. Hate is a very strong word, but do you see this thing? It actually looks much better on camera than it does in person. I'm a little bit surprised at that one. I really don't like it. Next one. Obviously, Dale Jr. has seen better days. Has like a bunch of scratches and stuff on him. Even the lettering is on the tires. Okay, he's seen better days. Here's another custom. Also, I should turn this back on, or else I'm going to start dying in here. I really, really like how this one turned out. Green rims, which you really don't see on any of the Cars 1 Piston Cup racers. So that's like a fairly unique thing right there. Actually, no, Dirksen D'Agostino has green, but aside from Dirksen, I think like he's the only. I think this is the only one I made with green rims, which is really cool. Here we go. The beforehand to Jackson Storm, the Igniter Racer, stock car. This is very, very simple, but I like it. I like it. In terms of simplicity, I think that one works. What's next? 21? Alright, I guess we'll just keep on rolling with the customs here. The blinker car. Very interesting design. He has a bit of a crushed head here, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm not even really sure how that happened. But yeah. What is next? Alright, finally moving away from the customs. 28 Nitroid. This thing is Aiken Axler. Here's another custom. Focus. There we go. Then I'm not really too big of a fan of this one. The number looks alright. The paint choice, I don't know, it kind of worked with what I had. Next up is Mood Springs. And this is Chuck Armstrong. So he's alright. Next one, like I said, Dirksen D'Agostino. If he wants to focus, there we go. Green rims. Some of these I don't have any tires for. Like, pretty much these 5 right here. Don't know what happened to them. They were just kind of like that when they came out of the box. So, worst come to worst, I'll get replacements for those that actually have tires. I'll just buy new ones. Because, like if you kind of see, especially with Billy Oil Change, the other ones I might hold off on. But if you especially look at Billy Oil Changer, you're going to see, like, dozens of chips everywhere on him. And then, leakless isn't too bad, but he's got one. The decal fell off back here. And then a few noticeable ones in the front, and that's pretty much it for him. So, Billy Oil Changer might be the first one that I replace. Oh, and then by the way, James Clean Air, his back bumper's a mess. And I think Ernie Gearson is actually probably the best one by far. The Dirksen D'Agostino has a few things in the front and back that just... No. Not doing that. Anyway. Probably one of my favorite Cars 1 Piston Cup racers. I have his red variant, even though in the movie he's clearly pink. Mattel did make a goof up and released him in red. And, I'm gonna be honest. If I had a quarter for every time that Mattel released a pink Piston Cup racer in a red form, I would have 2 quarters. Which isn't a lot, but, I mean, Mattel done goofed up twice. And that would be him and Jimmy Cables, the 00, which I do have upstairs. And I'm pretty sure it's the red variant as well. So I'm just rolling in red here. But hey, actually no. It did happen. Did happen with him too. I would have 75 cents. It happened with him too. Actually, could you because I'm debating. By the way, this is like the next guy that we had to review, so I'm just talking about him anyway. But I can't tell because there's a version of him that was released that wasn't this pink, and I had it. I have it somewhere. I gotta find it. But it was like a mix between red or like hot pink, something like that. I had it. That it's so you can make a case for having 50 cents or 75 cents, whatever makes you happy. And then where's my 39? 39 Viewzine. This one's alright. It's kind of like very bland, like a turquoise, dark blue, cyan, and then just the number color is a little out of place, but pops. At least you know what number he is. And then the next custom, you've probably seen this in your favorite Disney movies like all the time. The By and Large Corporation. I made them a Piston Cup racer. White rims. Kind of went with the red and blue kind of design here. She's got blue on the bottom, got a red stripe there. 46 really doesn't mean anything. I just had no Piston Cup numbers in the 40s because there are none, from Cars 1 at least. And so I kind of just chucked them in there. It's got the By and Large logo. The N is a little messed up there at the end, but By and Large. The red circle that they're known for. And so I was very happy with that custom. But I have no name for him. Like, I have no name for the 5. I have no name for him. I have no name for the 67, which we'll get to in a bit. I have no name for the 88, the Hostile Takeover Bank one, that's currently number 86 for some reason. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Ruby Oaks. An Easy Idle Racer. It's actually pretty cool. I don't got much complaints from this one. Claude Scruggs. Again, like I said, you got the thing. A few chips on the back. If you notice, one in the front. And again, no tires. 52. So then on to this guy. Oh. This is the Fox-wheel drive racer that you're going to be seeing a little bit of in the series. Johnny Blamer. I kind of feel like this has turned into more of a review than me just showing you the Piston Cup racers. This is Brush Kerber, if I'm correct. So after Brush should be Billy. Yeah, Billy. Again, I already showed you Billy. Got a couple dents in them and stuff. Or not dents, paint chips. Then James Clean Air, again, I already showed you he has a couple paint chips. And you're gonna have a couple paint chips if you keep doing that. Alright, and then this is a Lee Revkins, I'm pretty sure. 63 Transberry Juice. I'm not really sure what characters here I'm gonna have be main characters per se, and what characters are gonna be background. This is Winford Bradford Rutherford. I cannot forget his name for the life of me because it's so long. This is the 67 that has like no name. Honestly, feel free to keep it that way. Also, by the way, I don't know if I said this earlier in the video because my memory tends to fail me nowadays. But if you have names for these guys who are nameless, just like let me know. Like I said, the 5, the 46, the 67 right here, and then the 88. If you got names for them, just like feel free to let me know. Alright, let's see. After 68, N2O Cola. I actually really like this one. After some good old N2O Cola, we have Floyd Mulvihill. It's amazing. pretty generic design. Car looks like it came out of the 70s, or well, 80s actually. But you know, what can you do? And you got Misty Motorcraft, one of the only female Piston Cup racers from Cars 1, or actually the only Cars 1 female Piston Cup racer. And I'm gonna be honest. Originally, I thought these grills on the front were supposed to be mustaches. Because, you know, you got, like, that one. And then Darren Leadfoot kind of has a different one. And then, like, Todd Marcus, who's the same mold, kind of has, like, a different one. And so originally, I thought they were just, like, different style mustaches, right? And then I took a look at Misty, who has one. It's like, well, then it can't be mustaches. And, like, it's not all of them. James Clean Air clearly doesn't have one. You know, Johnny Blamer, Dale Jr. clearly doesn't have one. So my kind of like question was, are these supposed to be mustaches? And if so, why does Misty have one? Unless Mattel's trying to tell us something here. Maybe Misty isn't a girl after all. Anyway, Slider Petrowski. God, this video is long. Here's Slider. And then 76, my favorite number. Vinyl toupee. And then Hall in gas. Here you go, buddy. And then where's the 80? You are right here. Sage Vanderspin. This is Darren Leadfoot right here. 82. And then Mac Icar, the Apple Racer. Cars 1. Love this boy. And then the Revolting. These two are the same number. And then that gets fixed in Cars 1. Or in Cars 3, my bad. Gets fixed in Cars 3. With them being the same number. The 48 turns, or the 84 turns to the 48. And then next up is Chick Hicks, who in this series, obviously if you watch Cars 1, you know Chick Hicks won the Piston Cup at the end of it. And so now, because of that, Chick Hicks has Dynaco. And that's exactly why a new Piston Cup racer comes in to take Hostile Takeover Bank. And like I said, this is 86 instead of 88. Gotta fix that later. But yeah. Kind of carrying on the whole yellow rim legacy there. And after that, we go to the 90s. The 90. I don't know your name. I'm sorry, buddy. This is, Ponchu Wipeout, I think. I believe it's Ponchu Wipeout, bumper save. And then 92 is right here. Sputter Stop Racer, Murray Clutchburn. 93, again, you already saw him with, 95. Lightning McQueen, obviously, can't forget him. Then on to the 100s, and these are the last few we have. Got Great Candyman, Taco-Mint Racer. Ralph Carlo, the 117. I even tried getting his tires to be accurate, because they're not accurate on the regular diecast. So I put the blue there to make it more accurate. I did the same thing to Hall in gas, try to make that more accurate. But anyway, the last two we have the Clutch 8 car, very simplistic. Kevin Shifred, if I am correct. And then who could forget Todd Marcus? 123 was underneath Claude Scruggs in that little Cars 1 crash. Who can forget him? And that's pretty much all the Piston Cup racers that I have for the series. And like I said, I'm making the track now. So we're getting ready to go. And then, you know, episode 1 may not be like the best because I'm gonna start it once I get that done. You know, I'm not gonna have like all the radiator springs cast and everything. So it may not be the best when it comes to, you know, story-wise, but trust me, I'm gonna give you guys some great racing, and that's kind of what episodes 1 through 3 are gonna be focused on anyways, is just like the racing aspect. So that kind of worked out, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Let you guys go back to mindlessly scrolling YouTube, as I tend to do myself. This is just an update video that no one's gonna even pay attention to, I guarantee you. But yeah, peace out, guys.